Hello students. Today we will be discussing on sequence and series topic and will be doing some questions, and these questions will reflect your knowledge on the topic sequence and series. Okay, the our question mainly focusing on AP, the arithmetic progression sequence and series, and the GP, the geometric progression sequence and series question. Okay, so first of all, let me recall you as fast as I can that what are sequences, and what are series. Okay, so sequence is just nothing, just ordered elements. Okay, just ordered elements. Okay, ordered elements. Clear? Now series, first of all let me give you an example for sequence, the ordered element. What I mean by that, this means in sequence there is first position for an element, say a1 for first element, there will be second element after this, a2, after this there is third element, till either the sequence is finite. If the sequence is finite, then it must contain some n elements. If it is infinite, then it goes for forever. Okay, so finite and infinite sequences. Okay, now the individual elements separated by comma, okay, so these are called as terms of the sequence, terms of a sequence. Okay, so sequence. Now for series, if we add all the terms in a given sequence, then we will get our series. So from this sequence, if I add all the terms a1, a2, a3 till, if the sequence is finite, then I will add till n elements. So this is finite series. If the sequence goes on forever, like a1, a2 till so on, then if I try to add all the terms, then this series is infinite series. Okay, now let's jump to our first question. I hope some definitions or some little definitions you have recalled up till now. Okay, let's jump to our first question. So the first question is related to AP. AP is a sequence, that means arithmetic progression or sequence. Arithmetic progression. Okay, or sequence, whatever you wanna call. So how it looks like, it is first element, suppose a, then the second element will look like a plus d, and the third element will look like a plus 2d, and so on. Okay, if you try to see in arithmetic progression in AP, whenever you choose any two consecutive terms, okay, suppose I chose this, so the any two consecutive terms, then I subtract one and other, the successor and the predecessor, okay, a plus d, and then subtract them, then we lived with d. So in arithmetic progression, whenever you choose any two consecutive terms, if you and then try to find out the difference must be a constant, some number, constant d. So this is called common difference. Okay, clear? Common difference. Now let's jump into our question. So the question is asking for divide this number 32 into 4 parts. We have to divide 32 into 4 parts in such a manner that the ratio of first, okay, then the ratio of the first product of extremes and the product of means is 7/2. So the question is saying, let's say these are the 4 parts of 32. Okay, now the extreme means the product of these numbers a1 and a4 and the product of a2 and a3, and this is given to me like this. Clear? Okay, now we know the general form of AP looks like this. Okay, or from the definition we know that if you have AP, then the common difference of the two consecutive terms must be a constant number. Okay, so I am taking my 4 numbers in such manner. Okay, in what manner? I am taking in like this: a minus 3d, a minus d, a plus d, a plus 3d. Okay, here the common difference is 2d. Here the common difference is equals to 2d. If you try to subtract any two consecutive terms, then you will find the 2d as your common difference. Okay, this is your first term and this is your last term. Okay, clear? And we know from the question that if I try to sum all of these terms, then what I will get? I will be getting 32. Yes or not? Yes. 3d plus a minus d plus a plus d plus a plus 3d. If I solve this, then I will have this. This will further give me a is 8. So see why I have chosen my AP like this, because all the terms with d as the variable will eliminate and I will be left with the variable a or the, okay, and then I can easily find out the value for a. That's why I chose this as my terms. Clear? Now in question I have given that the product of first and the last term, okay, divided by the product of second and the third term is given to me 7/5, 15. Okay, yes. Now just I have to solve, just simple calculation. I know a minus b multiply by a plus b, what is it? It is a square minus b square. So same logic will I am be applying here. Okay, so imply a square minus d square by a square minus d square is equals to 7/50. 7/50. Now cross multiply. Now after cross multiplication, a square minus 9d square multiplied by 15 is equals to 7 a square minus d square, which is further equal to 7 a square minus 7d square, 15a square minus 15 times 9 d square. Now simplify, taking a square terms to the left, I will be remaining with 8a square. Okay, now taking this d square term to the right, I will be remaining with 9 times 15 is 138. Sorry, 9 times 15 is 135d square. Simple, minus 7d square. Now after simplifying further, I will get 1 to 8. Okay, simple. Now a square upon d square is equals to 128 by 8. Clear? Now a is given to me 4. Yes, not actually given. I have already calculated. A is 8. Sorry, A is 8. So I substitute the value for A. Okay, so A is 8. Now 8 times 8 d square is equals to 128 by 8. Okay, now d square is equals to 8 times 8 times 8 by 128. Now 4, 2, 3, 2. Okay, clear? Now 8, 4, 4, 2. This will give my d as plus minus 2. Now and 2d will be 4. Clear? So my d is 2 and common difference is either plus 4 or minus 4 depending on how I am going to make my AP as increasing or decreasing order. So my first term was a minus 3d, imply a 8 minus 3 times, let's say d is 4. So 4, this will further evaluate as 12, which is minus 4. Now a minus d, which means 8 minus, the d is 2. The value for d, the value for d I am taking is plus 2. Okay, d is plus 2. D is equals to plus 2, say. Okay, now this is 6 and the first term will be 2. The second term, which is a minus d, that is this, which is 6, a plus d will be 8 plus 2, 10, and a plus 3d will be my fourth term, that is 8 plus 3d, d is 3, d is 2, that means 3 times 2 is 6, 8 plus 6 is 14. So adding all of these, let me verify, adding all of these terms must give my answer. Clear? So this is 24, 10 plus 14 plus 6 plus 2, which is 24, 8 is equals to 32. So my answer is this. So the AP or the parts of 32 in the form of AP is 2, 6, 10, 14. Okay, so this is my answer. Clear? Let's jump to our next question. Okay, this question is also belonging to the concept of arithmetic progression. In arithmetic progression, we learn about arithmetic mean. So the arithmetic mean, let me give you an quick what is arithmetic mean. So if I have two numbers in AP, then the arithmetic mean is a plus b by 2. Simple. Now if I have to insert some n numbers of arithmetic means between A and B. Okay, if inserting n numbers or n arithmetic means n numbers, that is AMs, okay, n AMs, say A1, A2 till AN. So after this my AP will look like A1, sorry, A is the first term, this is my first term, this is my last term, and A1, A2 till AN are my terms in between them. And this all in AP, and from the properties of AP, from property of AP, we know first term is first term, okay, second term is first term plus some common difference, let's say common difference D. Okay, I am taking common difference as equals to D. So yeah, I am writing here taking common difference equal to D. So I am rewriting this. So this will become A plus D. Similarly, A2 will like A plus 2D till AN will look like A plus ND, and the last term or the B, okay, the last term, in general AN is A plus ND, A1 till first term plus A1, comma A2, AN, the last term, and the last term will look like A plus ND plus D, that is A plus N plus 1 D. Okay, and if you try to see that A1 minus A is equals to D, A2 minus A1 is also D, till AN minus AN minus 1 is also D, and B minus AN is also D. So this is 1, this is 2, till this is N, and this is N plus 1. So I have N plus 1 equation, total N plus 1 equations. So adding them, add all N plus 1 equations, add all N plus 1 equation will give me, so after adding A1 minus A plus A2 minus A1 plus till AN, okay, plus AN minus AN minus 1 plus B minus AN will be N plus 1 times D, because D is repeating N plus 1 times, D plus D plus D plus till N plus 1 times D is repeating. Okay, now see that A1 here is positive and A1 here is negative, so it will cancel out. Same with this, so all the ANs will be cancelled, then we will be left with only the last term minus the first term, which is equals to N plus 1 times D, then D will be n plus 1. Okay, where n is equals to the number of arithmetic means, AMs. Okay, clear? So this is the theory behind the question. So now let's jump to the question. Now question says insert 20 M's. So n is 20, A is 4, B is 67, D will be D will be B minus A by n plus 1, which is 21. B is 67 minus 4 by 21. D is equals to 63 by 21. This means 3. So D is equals to 3. Now first term is 4. Second term is 4 plus 3, that is 7. 7 plus 3, 10. So we can easily find out our AMs or my AP. Okay, the last term is 67. So simple. Okay, so simple question. So these are my 20 AMs, 7, 10, 13 till 63. Clear? Okay, now this question is also from the concept of arithmetic mean. And here we have given AM. Okay, AM is given. AM is given, AM between A and B. The first term is A, last term is B, and in between them there is only one term. And from the theory of arithmetic progression, we know if A, C, B are in AP, are in AP, then we have C is equals to B plus A by 2. Yes? Yes. Okay. So let's equate to that. So AN plus BN by AN minus 1 plus BN minus 1 is equals to A plus B upon 2. Okay. Now solve further. Okay. Now solving further will give me what? It will give, let's evaluate further. 2 times AN plus 2 times BN is equals to AN plus BAN minus 1, BN plus ABN minus 1. Okay. Now taking AN and B raised to the power n to the left side will give me, after simplification, AN plus BN, which is equals to BAN minus 1 plus ABN minus 1. Clear? Okay. Now just simplify more. So AN minus BAN minus 1 is equals to ABN minus 1 minus BN. Clear? Okay. Now what? Now just take common A power n minus 1. We will leave with A minus B, which is further equals to take B raised to the power n minus 1, which is A minus B. And what we know? We know that A is not equal to B. A is not equal to B. How? Because if A is equals to B, then we don't have a 3-term AP. This will be just single term, but we have to put AM between two numbers. So if we have to put something in between two numbers, then those numbers must be distinct. Okay. So the A and B are distinct, imply an minus 1 must be equal to bn minus 1. Okay, so this will get cancelled out. So a is not equal to b easily. Now from this, a not equal to b imply the only case is when power is 0. Imply if n is equals to 1, if n is equals to 1, then this will hold. So the value for the n is equals to 1. Clear? So the value for the n is equals to 1. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Now, the next question, question number 4 says, now this question is based on the concept of GP. Let's see how GP looks. The first term of the GP is A, the second will be AR, third will be AR square till depends on finite or infinite GP. Okay. If it is finite, then we will stop after some n. Okay. If it is infinite, then we will get for forever. Okay. Until so on. Okay. Finite and infinite. Okay. Now what? Now in previous, AP has common difference. AP has common difference. AP has common difference. AP has common difference. But GP, similarly in GP it has common ratio. It has common ratio. What I mean by that? It is meant that if I choose any two consecutive terms, let's say this, and try to find out the ratio, this one to this one, AR square by AR, which is further equal to R. So whenever you take two consecutive terms and the first term and the second term, and when you divide the second term divided by the first term, you will always get R as your common ratio. Then if this holds, then my sequence is GP. Clear? So now let's put our concept into the question. So it is given GP. Fifth term is given. Okay, so fifth term, how it will look? The first term is A, second is AR, third is AR square, fourth is AR cube, fifth will be AR4. In general, the nth term, the nth term in GP will look like ARn minus 1, where this is the first term and this is the common ratio. Simple. Now move further. Fifth term, that means AR4 given to me 81. Given information, it is given. And the second term is this, AR is given to me 24. Okay, we have to find out the GP. We have to find out this GP just. So I know AR power 4 is 81. AR4 times R cube is also 81, and I know the value for AR, it is 24. So 24 R cube is equals to 81. Further implies R cube is equals to 81 by 24. Further, taking three common from denominator as well as from the numerator. We will left with this, and we know the cube for 3 is 27 and cube for 2 is 8. So r is equals to 3 by 2. So r is 3 by 2. Now from this, r is 3 by 2. A times 3 by 2 is equals to 24. Okay. Which is further is equals to a is equals to 3, 8, 32. Okay, clear? Clear. So a is my 32 and r is my 3 by 2. So just put here to find out GP. So let me evaluate some first 3 terms. Okay, so first 3 terms, r is 3 by 2, a is 32. So the first term is 32, second term is 32 times 3 by 2, which will be 16 by 3. Okay, and 16 by 3 further equals to 8, 48. Okay, now similarly we can find other terms. Easy to do. Okay, now let's jump to the next question. Okay, let me see. I think I have done some calculation incorrectly. Okay, so a, let me calculate once again. A r is 3 by 2 is equals to 24. A is equals to cancels out 8. Okay, so a is 16. Yes. Okay, a is 16. So a is 16. Now the first term is 16. The second term is 16 by into 3 by 2, which is further equals to 24, and the third term will be 16 by 9 by 4, which is 4 times 9, which is 36, and so on. Okay, yes, now it is a is 16. Sorry for the I think I have done the little bit calculation there, so no problem, but I rectified it. So let's move on to the next question, and the question is asking for the sum, a formula for this sum. So let's understand the sum first. So 9 plus 99 plus 999 till the n times. Okay, n times. So we are asked to find out a formula for this finite series, so that we can easily use a formula instead of just adding individual terms. Okay, let me recall you the formula for the GP. If we have the first term, the second term, AR plus AR square, okay, till AR n minus 1, then the total number of terms is n. So the sum will look like first term 1 minus common ratio raised to the power number of terms. So n is the number of terms. Clear? So now how we will imply here? So it is very easy to see that 9 can be written as 10 minus 1, 99 can be written as 100 minus 1, that is 10 square. So similarly I can write all the terms like this: 10 power n minus 1. Clear? Now what? Now I just make groups like this, 10, 10 square, 10 cube till 10 power n minus 1 plus 1 plus till n times, okay, till n times. Now this is minus n. Now what about this? So my sum for this will give by the formula of the GP series, finite GP series. So the first term here, what is it? It is A. A here is A is equals to 10 and the common ratio R is also 10 and the total number of terms is n. Yes, the total number of terms is n. So from the formula I can easily find, so the 10, 1 minus 10, 1 minus 10 power n. So this, clear? So my formula will look like, let me make space some. So my answer to the question is the 10, 1 minus 10 raised to the power n by 1 minus 10 is minus 9. That further I can rewrite as 9 10 power minus 1 minus n. So this will be my formula for this finite GP. Okay, clear? Let's move further. Now this question is also based on the infinite sum. The previous was the finite sum. Here we will discuss about infinite sum of GP. Let me give you the formula. So the formula for the infinite sum we represent like this: the first term minus 1 upon 1 minus R, the common ratio. A, first term, R, common ratio. Okay, clear? Now what? Remember one thing, that the R must be strictly less than 1 and strictly greater than minus 1. So this holds, only then we use this formula. Clear? So it is given by default in the question that R is following this. Okay, now let's see what is given or what is not. Now the sum of infinite terms of GP is 15. Okay, let's say A plus AR plus till plus A power n plus and so on is equals to 15. Okay, 15. Yes, so from the formula A upon 1 minus R is given to me 15. Easy? Yes. Now other piece of information is squares of infinite terms. Squares of infinite terms. Now the individual terms we square them and then add them. Okay, this will results to 45. Okay, now the first was this, the second will be second A square plus A square R square plus A square R4 till plus A square R2n plus and so on is equals to 45. Clear? That means the first term from the formula, the first term is A square. From the formula we know the first term for this GP is A square, the divided by 1 minus the common ratio. So the common ratio for this is R square. The common ratio is R square. Okay, now it is given to us is 45. Clear? Now what? So now we have arrived that we have two equations and two variables, so we can easily solve them to find out our GP. So let's do that. Okay, so I'm writing here. So from the first equation I can write a square like 15 times 15 1 minus r whole square. I'm just square this equation. Okay, and from the second I already have a square is equals to 45 into 1 minus r 1 plus r. Why? Because a square minus b square is equals to a plus b into a minus b. Clear? So I have applied the same identity here. Okay, clear? Now from this let me clear some part so you can easily see what I am doing and can easily be understood. Okay, so from these two equations now let's equate the or just substitute a square value to other. So we will get 15 times 15 1 minus r whole square is equals to 45 1 minus r and 1 plus r. So I can cancel them out easily. Oh, 15 times 3, now 3 times 5, so it is 5 1 minus r is equals to 1 plus r. Simplifying more, 5 minus 5r is equals to 1 plus r. Taking r to the right side will give me 6r and taking constant to the left side will give me 4. So r value is 2 by 3. Okay, the value for r is 2 by 3. Now put r value in the first equation to get for value of a. So applying here, apply the value of r here. So a upon 1 minus 2 by 3 is equals to 15. Further evaluating we get 1 by 3, 1 by 3. Further we get 3a, and further after solving a is 5. So a is 5, r is 2 by 3. So easily we can find out the our main GP. So the main GP was a comma ar comma ar square. Okay, and the second GP will be a square r square, and so on. Clear? Okay, let's yes, the value for r was r is equals to 2 by 3. Now jump to the question number 7. Now this question includes the concept of HP. So HP is nothing, the terms of HP. Let's say if H1 comma H2 till Hn are in HP. In HP means harmonic progression, harmonic progression, then this means my first term will look like the reciprocal of the first term of AP though. So the first term of AP is A. Okay, so 1 upon A is H1, H2 is second term, reciprocal of second term of AP. So second term of AP is A plus D. So H2 till Hn. So Hn is equals to A plus n minus 1 D. Clear? So using this concept that the terms of HP are the just nothing but the reciprocals of the terms of AP. So the seventh term of HP equals to 8. Let's first find out the 7 term in AP. Then we will reciprocal it and then we will find HP from that. So 7th term of AP, 7th, let me calculate directly the HP term. So the 7th term of HP will be like 1 upon the first term of AP plus 6 times the common difference, and it is given to me 8. Same with the 8th term. 8th term of HP is 1 upon A, the first term in AP, plus 7 times the common difference of AP is given to 7. From this piece of information, I can easily calculate what I can easily calculate. This A plus 6D is 1 by 8 and 1 by 7 is equals to A plus 7D. Okay, I am clearing the above part so I can write freely and without any mess. Okay, so you understood up till now. Now let's see and try to calculate the values of A and D by eliminating one variable from another. Okay, let's say this is my equation 1 and this is my equation 2. Now subtract 1, 2. Okay, so A plus 6D minus A minus 7D is equals to 1 by 8 minus 1 by 7. So the A will cancel out. I leave with minus D. So 56 minus 1 imply D is equals to 1 by 56. Clear? So D is 1 by 6. So just now put value of D and whatever the equation you choose will give me the value for A. So the value for A is equals to 1 by 8 minus D. D is equals to what? D is given to me 1 by 56, 6 upon 1 by 56. Clear? Okay. Now what? Now just simplify this. This is 2. Sorry. This is 3 and 56 is 4, 8. Okay. Now 48, 6 minus 3, further 3 by 48, simplifying further will give me 1 upon 1 by 6. So A value is 1 upon 60. Now we have to find out the 15th term. So the 15th term will look like this. So H15 is equals to 1 upon A plus 14D. Okay, 1 upon A plus 14D. Now we know A value is 1 by 16. We know D value is 1 by 56. So further simplify this. This will give me 7. This will give me 28. Clear? So now let me think again. I think I have done some wrong calculation. Let me calculate A value once again. So value for A is equals to 1 by 8 from equation 1. A is equals to 1 by 8 minus 6D. 6D. D is 56. Okay. Now taking 2 common, leave me 3 and 2 common is 28. Yes, it is 28. Okay. Now what? Now let's do the LCM. First we calculate the LCM. So the LCM for 8 and 2 is 2 Now 2 and 7, 56. So 8, 7 minus, it is, let me bypass the, so you won't confuse. 7, 8 times 7 is 56, is 2, it is 6, so 1 by 56. Yes, A is 1 by 56. Okay, A is 1 by 56. So D and A is equal. Now H5 is, I can take 1 by 56 common, so 1 plus 14 is 15, 15, so it is 56 by 15. Okay, let's see if I made any. Okay, clear? So let's see the solution. If it is given, yes, our term is 56 by 15. Yes, our term is 56 by 15. Clear? Okay, clear? Now what? Let's jump to the next question. So this question includes theory from arithmetic progression and the geometric progression from both, and also from the concept of AM and GM. Okay, let's try to understand the question first, then evaluate the answer and the what question is asking for. So harmonic means, so harmonic means between two numbers is given. Okay, so let's say A and B are my two numbers and this HM is given. H1, I am representing my harmonic mean, HM. Okay, harmonic mean. It is given, H1 is 4. It is given. Now what? Now their AM is A. Okay, the number AM of AB is A. That is A plus B by 2 is equals to A. Arithmetic means. GM is G. GM is G means G square is equals to AB. Simple. Satisfy this relationship. Okay, satisfy this relationship. Okay, now that means A plus B, A into B is equals to 27. Determine the two numbers. So we have to find out the two numbers. We have to find out the two numbers. Let's see in detail. As I said that AM is this, GM is this, that also same way to represent G square is equals to AB. Okay, and HM is given to me is equals to 4. Clear all of this? Now we know one important thing. What is it? It is that G square is equals to arithmetic mean times harmonic mean. Okay, so always remember this. Okay, now what? Now just substitute all of the values. H is 4, so we just used or substituted the value of H is equals to 4. Now I have G square is equals to 4A. Clear? Now I know 2A plus G square is equals to 27. I have already given that. Now what? Now G square is equals to 4A. Okay, already given that. 2A plus G square. Okay, 2A plus G square is 4A is equals to 27. Now it is 6A is equals to 27. A is 9 by 2. Clear? A is 9 by 2 because A is 27 by 6 and common, taking 3 common will remain with 2 in the denominator and 9 in the numerator. Okay, now what? I know the AM, which is A, which is further equals to A plus b by 2. Yes, it is. So a plus b by 2 is equals to 9 by 2. From here we can easily say this 2 cancels out, so a plus b is 9. Okay, now I know these all values, and g square is 18. How? Because g square is 4 times a, and a is 9 by 2. So g square is 4 times a is 9 by 2. So this will be 18. G square is 18. Clear? And g square, what is g square? We already know g square is ab. So ab is 18. The sum is 9. The product is 18. So what can you think of? It is very clear. If the sum is 9, think of in this way, in the quadratic roots way, that if an equation is given, so we know minus sum of roots plus product of roots, okay, is equals to 0, because we are given the a plus b, which is sum, and we are also given with a into b, which is product, and we have to find out the a and b. So we just using the quadratic equation to find out the values for a and b. Okay, a and b means the roots. Okay, now what? Now just using the formula, what we can easily do, first let's see the simplification equation is this. Now we can easily calculate the value for x is equals to 3 and x is equals to 6 by using the quadratic formula, which is minus b plus minus root b square minus 4ac by 2a. So a, here a is 1, a because coefficient of x square is 1, b is already minus 9, and c is 18. So applying in this formula, x will be minus b, which is 9, plus minus root 81 minus 4 times 18 by 2. Clear? Further, it will equals to 9 plus minus root 81 minus 72. So after calculating this subtraction, what I will get, my answer will be 9. So after applying the root, the value will be 3, 2. This will imply the 12 means 6 and the 6 means 3. Okay, clear? So the two numbers are 3 and 6. Okay, so you have seen different types of questions in sequence and series. We have discussed little bit of theory, how we arrived to AMs, GMs, and basic idea about the arithmetic progression, how it looks like, the common difference, the common ratio in a geometric sequence, and the harmonic, how harmonic sequence will look like, how their terms look like. Okay, so for now this is the end. So let's continue on another day. So thank you for the session.